Is being fat a choice? That one's gotta be a juicer. Alright, chat, I wonder if you guys want to see this one. Darman. We might do a Darman sometime soon, Loki. I don't date white girls, the button. Jesus. Okay, we might actually have to watch this. Chat, type 1 for is being fat a choice? Type 2 for the button. Low-key, the button might go harder. Low-key, though. High schoolers speed date. Oh my god, this has to be a juicer. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 2s. Okay, low-key, listen, this is what we'll do. We'll watch a little bit of the button, and then what if we save the fit versus fat tomorrow? So we watch the fit versus fat tomorrow, and then today we do the button. So that. Alright, let's watch it. This one should be funny, though. High schoolers speed date on the button. Oh, fuck. We're about to see the fucking high schooler Riz. You know what my Riz was back when I was in high school? I'm going to be honest with you, though. When I was in high school, my Riz was just not talking to anyone. My Riz was that I would sit there, I'd go to school, I would do my shit, I would, in-game, catfish old men on confession apps into sending me money, and then after that, I would go home and play League for 12 hours a day. Not even trolling. Like, not even trolling, that would be my thing. So it's like, now we gotta see what the high schoolers nowadays do.
What do you like to do, I guess?
I do sports, or I like to
That's a fucking gap.
with friends.
Oh, that's cool. Welcome.
Okay, this is gonna be a juicer. This is gonna be a juicer.
To the button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If 2 people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
This is the button.
Guys, I'll give you guys actual, like, secret OP Riz. Listen to me and listen to me good. So you know how girls say they like a guy that's mysterious? The real trick is just be super uninteresting, but never talk about yourself. That way, you never have to actually sit there and develop your personality. If you just never talk about anything, then no one ever knows what's going on. Does that make sense?
I'm Dan. Nice to meet you.
Tony?
Sorry, what was your name again?
Tony.
Tony. Nice to meet you.
So,
Bro, with a name like Tony, you know, you'd be expecting like a 45-year-old fucking, a 45-year-old Italian man with a son named Giuseppe that runs a pizzeria. You know what I mean? Dude, that's racist. Shut the fuck up, moron. I'm Italian. And I think Italian stereotypes are funny. You know, that's my unpopular opinion, actually. Unpopular opinion, I don't think that racism is funny, but I think there are just some stereotypes that are, like, funny, right? Like, for me personally, when people come up to me and they tell me, like, the whole thing about pizza, pasta, shit like that, like, even I joke about it, you know, because for me it's funny. And it's like, I don't view it as, like, a racist thing, because, like, bro, Italians eat fucking pizza pasta, you know? Like, if I sit there, I'm Greek, right? And if there's one thing I know that Greek people love doing, it's just chilling with their coffees. You know what I mean? Like, half of the Greeks nowadays in Greece are literally unemployed because all they do is sit there and drink coffee at the cafe. I'm not even trolling. They wake up, they go to the cafe, and they drink coffee. They just say fuck work, and it's based. It's honestly fucking based. Think about it. How can they even afford the coffee in Greece, though? They can't. They literally can't. That's the thing. That's why the economy is like so ass in Greece right now. Like the economy in Greece is literally like the worst thing ever. The only thing that saves them is tourism, literally, because everything else is like super fucked up.
oh, do you have a job?
Right now, no.
Do you have a car?
I do.
License too? Yeah. Okay.
License too. No, dude, I have a car but no fucking license. Like, what kind of question is that? Like, holy shit.
Is Dan your type?
I don't really have a type.
Also, I will say something. Dude, I will say something. Okay, listen. And this is true. If you don't want to believe it, then you're just delusional. But there's this really weird thing with girls where a lot of the times, as girls approach 20 or even in their 20s, you can never tell if they're 18, 29, 16, or 25, legitimately. Like, I don't know why, but like a lot of the time with guys, you can kind of tell, right? Like the average age range, shit like that, whatever. But I feel like girls, they get to this like age at some point, normally like late teens, like whatever, where it's like then they just kind of like, they kind of stop in place, and then it's like 10 years later, they're 28, and you're like, wait, how old are you? You know what I mean? Like, it's the weirdest shit ever. I don't know. I bought my car before I had my license. Yeah, but why even do that? Because what if you don't get your license? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't get your license, then the fuck do you even do? It's because of makeup? Is it? I look like 13, damn. I mean, there's a reason we're dating. In game, obviously. Sometimes we do diaper role play where I sit there. No, never mind. No, in game. Anyways, let's continue.
As long as you're tall, because I'm tall. I don't know if you saw that,
Oh,
but I'm
are
very
you tall? How tall are you?
I'm like 5'10".
Oh, I'm 5'9".
Oh.
I'm not your type.
Yeah, GG. That's a fucking GG right there. If you're a guy and you're shorter than your girlfriend, that's a fucking GG right there. I'm gonna be honest.
Why'd you press me?
Well,
I'm not tall enough.
it was nice meeting you.
No, of course, yeah. It's nice meeting you too.
Thank you.
Good luck. I think
you.
the next guy's cool.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Jackie. What's yours?
I'm Tony. Do you work?
I do. I'm a waiter.
Ask Tony when her last relationship was.
This is getting personal.
When was your last?
I mean, if you're in high school, like, you know what I mean?
That was like 10 months ago. I would say the relationship started 10 months ago.
Wait.
That was like 10 months ago. I would say the relationship started 10 months ago.
Her last relationship was 10 months ago, and then she says, I would say the relationship started 10 months ago. Yo, she broke up with her boyfriend last fucking week, Jackie. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ago. What?
Dude, are high schoolers nowadays fucking autistic? Like, like, what is this?
Relationship started 10 months ago.
Look at this guy.
What?
Nothing. Keep on talking. It's interesting.
The keep on talking, it's interesting, Riz. Listen, I'll tell you guys the secret, Riz. Okay? My dad told me this years ago, and it works 100% of the time. My dad told me that the number one trick is like, let's say you're talking to your girlfriend, you're talking to a girl at your school, whatever. The only thing that you do is repeat the last 3 words of her sentence whenever she stops talking. So what I mean is, she'll sit there and she'll talk for a half hour, and then she'll be like, yeah, you know, like, I can't believe Bridget said that. And then you say, Bridget said that. And then she'll talk for another 10 minutes. Yeah, you know, and like, it's so crazy, like, I can't get over just how fake she is. I can't believe how fake she is. Oh my god, like, and then they like ramble on for hours and hours and hours, and the entire time you're just sitting there like, nice. You know what I mean? Like, literally. Because the thing is, if there's one thing people love doing and love talking about, it's themselves. So that's why you just let people talk about themselves and you're good.
Why? I'm scared you're gonna click the
What do
button.
you mean? I'm not gonna press. I'm just interested in your story.
Yeah, he was kind of weird. I kind of felt like I had to stay with him because I didn't know if I was gonna find anybody else. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I think there's one time that I met somebody like that. Even though I've never dated anybody. Well, one person, but
Only one person. You only dated one person.
yeah. Cringe shit.
No, it's you know, some people are just different. Well, bye. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you.
Jesus.
I feel like I'm not like attracted to you, but
Oh.
Okay. Pro tip. If a girl ever rejects you, tell her that she wasn't your type anyways, and you always thought she was ugly.
Donald? Best heckrum in the world.
A girl ever sits there and she's like, I'm not interested, then tell her like, oh, well, I was doing you a favor anyway. Literal Chad, dude. Literal Chad. Like dude, he hit her with the "you were ugly anyways." Literally.
Nothing against you, but I feel like we've had a nice conversation.
Yeah, it was a nice
Yeah,
conversation.
it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you
Right.
too.
Why even say that? Oh, you know what I mean?
Hi.
Hey.
What's your name?
Gwen, what's her name?
Tony.
Tony. I
Yeah.
like it.
Thank you. I hate my name, so
You don't?
Bro, this guy thinks he's the fucking Joker or some shit.
Why?
don't like it.
Why don't you like your name?
I used to get bullied
You did?
because my name is Tony.
Tony? Yeah. I get
So-
it. Do you have a favorite cheese?
Oh,
Yeah, you
Applejack.
can tell this guy's like the socially awkward guy that thinks he's being funny when in reality people just don't really want to be around him. I was like that guy when I was younger. I mean, even nowadays, but it's okay.
Pepper jack. I hate pepper jack.
What?
I don't know. It's nothing about it, you know?
Or like just regular like cheddar.
Cheddar.
what
American
else?
cheese, like plastic.
No, cheddar
Is-
cheese.
Cheddar. Cheddar cheese?
Cheddar.
What's that?
Cheddar.
What?
Can I go home?
I mean, you can tell they're high schoolers, you know what I mean? Like,
Why'd you hit me?
I had to do it. I do actually really like your hair. I think it looks really good, but
Yo, you guys know
I'm sorry.
motherfucking Doaenel? Best hacker in the world.
let's skip it. Say one so Mac. Thank you.
You're just not my type.
Thanks.
Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that the guy that has the fucking Joker makeup would sit there like,
What's your name? Zoe. Nice name. I like your rings.
Thank you. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. How about you?
Okay, yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
So, in the few seconds you've been sitting here, do you notice any red flags about him?
The makeup style, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
It's something. Do you always do that?
I don't know. I just woke up with like this.
Quinn, do you notice any red flags?
dude, no, listen, let me explain something to you. Okay. We live in a time right now where people have become a commodity. So what I mean by this is that with social media being as prominent as it is and everything, it's kind of like people have just become like another thing. You know what I mean? Like almost like an item, right? And the problem is that what a lot of people do in order to like escape the fact that they're not special or anything like that because they want to stand out is that they just do these really hyper autistic weird things, and you just sit there and you're thinking, why even do that? But it's literally just because they want attention. Does that make sense?
Zoe?
Red flags? Not really. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's not a lot of red flags really going on.
Thanks.
I say green flags. I do really like your hair.
Thank you so much.
No, he's doing it wrong. He's doing it wrong. The best thing that you can do, or that this guy should be doing right now, is when he's on a first date with a girl, instead of sitting there and actually giving her compliments and stuff like that, he should instead be straight up insulting her. And the reason why is because if he throws in 3 insults with 1 positive comment, then she'll be sitting there craving that positive comment. Does that make sense? So then she'll want the date to last longer so that she can get more validation from this guy. Like, what he should do right now is he should say something like, yeah, your rings fucking suck, your sense of style is ass, but I really like your hair, though. And then she'll sit there taken aback, like, wait, what? And then he sits there and is like, yeah, 4 eyes, didn't you hear me? And then he starts, like, pushing her around, you know, like, in-game. Like, if you were to start doing that, unironically, Stockholm Syndrome, within the first 30 minutes, this guy just secured a future wife, you know? Like, unironically, just think about it.
Goodness. I'm so sorry.
I've been rejected.
You seem like a homie. Like
I do.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
seem like
I
a
do.
homie.
Hey, homies, you know.
Homies.
Jesus.
Was he not your type?
He was okay. I don't know. I wasn't vibing. I don't know how I felt about the makeup, but it's okay. It was a vibe. It was okay.
Oh shit, she's sexist. She doesn't think boys should wear makeup. That's fucked up.
I'm Jaden.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Why don't you two play a short game of Truth or Dare?
Truth or dare?
I dare you to go on a 10-mile run. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it. He was chill. I mean, I was like fat in high school too.
Say truth.
But the thing is, like, I don't like what he's doing. Let me explain why I don't like it. Because he's sitting there, right? And like, obviously the guy could be hitting the gym and stuff like that, but he's wearing earrings. The reason why I don't like this is because as a man, your first priority, if you want to look better and improve how other people view you, it shouldn't be your sense of style, it shouldn't be the accessories you wear, and it shouldn't be anything like that, it should be your body. Right? So if you're not sitting there and you're not working out, you're not getting in the gym or anything like that, then don't buy nice clothes.
you guys know
Don't sit there and don't buy all this
Best
cool
hacker in the
jewelry.
world.
You know? Don't sit there and don't fucking like, don't do any of these things. Don't buy fancy cars. Get in the gym instead. Because by getting in the gym, not only will you improve how other people view you, but you will improve also how you view yourself. And by grinding towards that and not just spending money to achieve it, it teaches you discipline and hard work. So if you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, oh, I want other people to think I look cool, that's great. Do a couple fucking curls. Sit there, hit the chest press. Do a fucking like a few mile run, you know? Don't sit there and don't be like, yeah, I'm going to be fucking dripped out.
you guys know
The only thing
motherfucking
dripped
Doaenel?
out should be your
Best hacker in
physique.
the world.
Does that make sense?
Good morning, Mr.
And
Dantes.
that's the reason why for me, right? For me, I don't buy fucking like nice clothes and shit, you know? I've had this pair of pants for fucking the last like 5 years. This shirt's my merch and I'm fucking repping it. You know what I mean? I could show up to a guy's wedding right now and I would look better than him in his like $20,000 suit just because I have a chill physique. Does that make sense? So that's why. Always prioritize physical body before anything else.
How many relationships have you been in?
Just one. And,
Just one?
And I think it was serious to me.
Once there was a girl who wanted.
He can't even read.
Get us in trouble.
Today, Junior.
Funny story about stuttering though. You guys know stuttering is actually contagious, by the way. If you have a friend that stutters or has some kind of speech impediment, you will unironically start doing it as well. Like, I'm not even trolling. It is contagious. Dude, watch the video. We don't need the commentary. You know what that's like saying? That's like if someone buys raw meat from the grocery store and I'm cooking it, and you tell me like, dude, you don't need to cook it. Let me just eat the raw meat. Well, then what the fuck is my point of even being
you guys
here?
know motherfucking Doaenel?
You know what I
Best
mean?
hacker in the world.
But not to her.
Okay, yeah.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Do you have any like regrets of like relationship?
Yeah, there was one relationship I was in where it went a lot longer than it should have, and I kind of just like I got emotionally like unattached. Like I broke.
Listen, I'm about to expose all men. Every time a girl is gonna sit there and talk about their past relationship, right? Whether it's a girl you're dating, a girl that you're talking to, whatever it is, the only questions a man will have in his mind is, was his cock bigger than mine? And did he look better than me? They could sit there and they could talk for hours about like stuff like that, but it's like, as a man, those will be the two things in your mind where you're just thinking, was his cock bigger than mine? You know what I mean? It's like, I swear, nah, it's actually like the most insane shit ever.
Broke up with him in my mind before I like actually broke up with him. Like I fell out of love, and I feel like that was unfair to him because then it like just didn't go well after that. But yeah. I like don't know what to talk about. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh shit!
Why'd you press me?
I just didn't feel a connection, and I think for me, I saw her hands on the table already, so I was already expecting disappointment.
Oh no, no, bro, not the. I was already expecting disappointment.
My name is Jaden.
I'm Jenny.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Same.
You too.
So listen, guys. I'm about to expose him. The reason why most people think that he's not talking is because he's socially awkward. When in reality, it's because right now in this guy's mind, he's just imagining a future with this girl where they're married, have 20 kids. He's thinking about what their first house is gonna look like and everything.
I'm
Literally.
a senior.
Same.
You too.
Do you have any like major you want to do?
I want to do computer science.
That's cool. For me, I want to do like something that's like sports journalist or something like that.
That's cool.
I like doing like the report or something like that.
Show her your announcing skills.
It's Jaden and Jenny, and they're on their first date.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I've not practiced that much yet, but it's something I'm looking into.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about that, Jenny?
It was okay.
I think he pressed me first.
He did?
He did.
Oh shit! Okay, let me tell you something right now. There is nothing more traumatizing to a girl a lot of the time than getting rejected by a guy that they didn't even want in the first place. Genuinely. Like, dude, because like the thing is, I feel like a lot of the time girls are used to showing interest in someone and then having it be reciprocated, right? Like, whatever. But then the second that they get rejected, especially by somebody that they didn't even want in the first place, it's like they snap. Like, you know how people will like make fun of guys, for example, that will sit there and like after they get rejected, they're like, oh, you were ugly anyways. Girls will do the same exact shit, but 1,000 times meaner. If they get rejected by a guy that they didn't even like want in the first place, they'll find his address, send bombs to his house, kill his mother, shoot his little brother with fucking like AK-47s in the fucking legs, make the guy's dad a paraplegic by breaking his fucking legs with a hammer. Like, they will lose their minds in game. Like, it's actually crazy.
I feel like there's just like some awkward quietness and stuff in between conversation.
But it was literally his fault. Based. Dude, this guy's a based gaslighter. Unironically based gaslighter. He sits there, causes the awkward silence, and then says that it's because of the awkward silence that he like pressed the button. Based, actually.
Hi, what's your name?
Jaden.
Hi, Jaden. I'm Grace, or Juwan. You can call me whatever.
Okay. I like your clothes.
Wait.
Hi, Jaden. I'm Grace, or Juwan. You can call me whatever.
Dude, if he had the riz of gods right now, he'd be like, can I call you mine? You know what I mean? And then insta boom. But instead, he's probably just gonna say, oh, cool, what's your favorite color?
I like your clothes.
Thank you.
We're gonna try something this round. If I light up and you wanna press me, you can use anything but your hands.
But my hands, so I can't use my hands.
Yep. You
Slam-
wanna able to situation.
One of them is gonna slam their forehead and literally get a concussion and die.
Relationships. Have you ever had one of those?
What's a situation?
It's like a talking stage in a relationship, kind of.
Okay, then I have. Okay, knowing more about it now makes it more clear.
I see.
I know what he means though. I know exactly where he is mentally.
Have any questions you want to ask me?
Alright, okay.
Yo, you guys know
I
motherfucking
think
Donald?
like I'm like looking for a guy who has like
Jesus. Thank you.
like a little experience in like talking to someone romantically. And yeah. Have fun, bye. I'm Juan.
Juwan? Nice to meet you. So, what are your hobbies?
So mostly I play video games a lot with my friends.
Ooh, nice. What video games you play?
I play like a lot
Valorant.
of PC games like Valorant.
Oh my god! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Because the thing is, you guys have to understand, Valorant is like the e-girl game. Back in the day, girls used to play League, but then when Valorant came in, Valorant became the e-girl game. And that's why now, 90% of the time, if a girl says she plays PC games, she plays Valorant.
League of Legends, Rainbow Six, Minecraft.
Nice. Okay, so the toxic ones, I see.
Yeah.
Now, you know what question he needs to ask her right now? He only has one question he needs to ask her. He only has one question he needs to ask her, and he'll know if it's over or not. He needs to ask her, do you have a Twitter account? If she says yes, he needs to run the fuck away. Because if she plays Valorant and she plays League and she dresses kind of out, then I promise you, dude, he would throw up for a week. You know what I mean? Like, if he knew what was going on. Like, I'm telling you, this guy just needs to ask her, do you have a Twitter or Discord account? And then depending on that, like, insta red button.
I'm like,
What do you mean the toxic ones?
We know.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
our thing.
We
bud.
get it.
No,
yeah.
no, it's our thing.
It's an inside joke.
We're
but-
gatekeeping.
Do you think I'm toxic?
Probably, but I think you think I'm also toxic.
Do you like a girl that plays video games, Dan?
Sure. Yeah, that's something we can do.
No, listen, I'll give you guys like Riz Tips 101.
Toxic.
Do you think I'm toxic?
The second she says, do you think I'm toxic? Let me give you guys actual Riz advice, okay? If a girl ever asks you a question, you respond with a question. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say she says, do you think I'm toxic? What he should say right now is, do you want me to find out? Boom. And then right away, it goes from him being on the defensive to him being on the attack. And now she's on the defense and she's like, oh, and then now, like, she's in a position where now she would have to, like, be responding and he can kind of, like, take the lead. Because the problem is that when you have, like, dating stuff and then you're going to sit there and just respond to a person's questions, then it's almost like you're playing a game where you're just sitting there and, like, catching the ball and passing it. But the second you start going for interceptions and shit, that's when it makes shit interesting. Does this make sense? It's like a turn-based combat. Exactly. It's like a turn-based combat where, because that's what conversations are. Like, listen, a conversation is a turn-based combat in which people will sit there and they'll each do their own turns and shit, right? But the best thing that you could honestly do is sit there and switch up the rules of the game. Because the second you switch it up, you're different than everyone else, and it makes you more interesting, and it makes people want to talk to you more. Does this make sense?
Probably, but I think you think I'm also toxic.
Do you like a girl that plays video games, Dan?
Like, right there, for example, he just trolled the entire interaction. Instead of saying, well, I think you also think I'm toxic. Like, he's trying to get on her. He's trying to put her up here, and then say, but look, I can match you. What he should be doing is putting himself up here, and then making it so that now she has to catch up. But he's completely trolling the entire conversation.
Sure. Yeah, this is something we can do all the time and just pass the time, whatever. You don't have to leave the house, honestly. I don't like leaving the house sometimes.
Dan, why shouldn't someone date you?
Great question, but I don't know.
I can be clingy sometimes. I don't know.
Troll. Dan, why shouldn't someone date you? Because they'll never be able to forget me. Boom. Just insta-win. Like, why is this guy sitting there and listing off, like, negatives? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, It's so easy. So easy. Dan, why shouldn't someone date you? Because they'll never be able to forget me. Bang. Just like that, you know? Like, you need to have these quick little responses that never actually answer questions. Does that make sense? And that's how you sit there and you make yourself seem mysterious. That's how you sit there and you make yourself enticing to talk to. And that's how you just make yourself more interesting. Do you see what I'm getting at?
I feel like if I don't talk to somebody on a consistent basis, I get anxious sometimes.
G1, do you think Dan's cute?
Yeah, I think so. I like guys with longer hair, so. What do you think your, like, love language is?
Like, here, boom. Again, completely trolls. Oh yeah, I kind of like guys with longer hair. And then he just has to say, all he has to say is, oh, so you like other guys. And then boom, right away, on the defensive. You see what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, it's like you're in a fucking, like, mental boxing ring and you need to beat the shit out of them. Does that make sense? And you need, like, it's about, like, playing chess. Conversations are literally like you're playing chess, and you need to find the perfect way to move your piece in a way that makes you win the game. Does that make sense? But these people, they're just moving pieces fucking randomly. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it does make sense. They're young, you know, like, they don't get it. But it's like, I spent years on Red Pill forums and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I have them like in a tier list. I think I put like touch towards the top.
I think my top one, quality time or words of affirmation.
I feel like you two kind of like each other.
You think so?
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling too.
what is that response? Oh my god. Bro, instead of saying I'm chilling too, what he should say is, oh, are you chilling every time you talk to other people, or am I a little different? Boom, just like that. And then right away, he makes it so that instead of her putting him under like the same umbrella that she puts every other guy, she has to tell him why he's like different or special, or why he's like interesting to talk to. The problem that a lot of people do is they try to just get answers to questions, when in reality, what you should be talking about is feelings. Does that make sense?
I have to intervene.
What?
I have to say one and one thing only. You're yapping all this shit, but you've never done that with me. You were always super quiet and just looking at me and letting me talk.
Yeah, because that's being mysterious.
No, I thought you were not interested. You called me baby after 1 hour of talking to me.
Yeah, because that's like the fucking demon Riz. Like, how long have we been dating?
7 months.
Yeah, exactly. So it worked. There you go.
It didn't work.
It worked. We've been dating 7 months. It worked.
It didn't work.
Okay, well, if it didn't work, why are you living with me right now?
You because you were annoying.
What?
But you were kind of cute, so I was like...
Exactly, because I was mysterious.
Guys, don't listen to him.
Yeah. Don't listen to me if you don't want to get in a relationship. There you go. Caught? Not fucking caught, dude. Like, it's not me being caught. You know what I mean? Listen, that's the trick. If your girlfriend ever sits there, the demon Riz. Wait, hold on. Okay, here, I'll show you guys the context. Okay, maybe this was a tiny weird. So keep in mind, at this point, we were talking for like probably I think like a week or something, and then look, bro, the demon Riz. If you don't tell me, I'll stop worrying and keep myself awake. Just make sure the next time you're awake at 3, I'll be there to answer, because I had like a bad day, and then I was like, enjoy the sleepless nights. Then you know what I mean. And then the next day, because she was supposed to like go to the place I was staying in Germany that day.
Yo, you guys know.
And then I was like, what time will you be here at? I feel like
in the world.
I am facing 27 years in jail.
I mean, it worked.
Follow your
Like,
tips.
like
See.
it worked. You know what I mean? Like, guys, keep in mind, it was like 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, like it was 4 a.m. It was 4 a.m. Like, nah, like it's. I mean, like, listen, mysterious my ass, dude. I'm legit mysterious though. Like, actually, I'm like the most mysterious man ever. And by mysterious, I mean I lose my mind when I get on the wall streak, and I'm happy when I get on the win streak.
I mean, you're vibing like it's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna light up one more time. And if you don't press me, you win a second date. Are you ready?
For some reason, it actually makes sense, though. Yes, dude, yes, because it does.